Roger Marshall, the Kansas senator, a physician by training, kind enough to join us now. Senator, it's very clear to President Zelensky that new sanctions are needed. We've got quite a few sanctions in place already. Some are delayed, as you've been reporting. But do you think he's right, that we've got to up the ante here?
Yeah, Neil, good afternoon. Most importantly, we need to implement the sanctions that we've already talked about. So many of them don't go in effect until June. So it's really, we need to be a country of action. Look, if we're the leader of the free world, we need to start acting like it. Yes, we can add secondary sanctions, but we can see with the price of the ruble rebounding as well that the current sanctions are not working. We need to implement the sanctions that we add the secondary sanctions.
You know, there's some division among some of our European partners, Senator, about how far to go. Most of them, and I was surprised, Germany included, eager to cut off those energy ties for natural gas shipments, oil shipments from Russia, like immediately, like now. Austria, not so much. But do you think that they're going to actually walk that talk?
Neil, that's a great question. I'm excited that Germany's even talking about it right now, and we'll see what their actions look like. We need more NATO troops up to the front line. That's what would be walking the walk rather than just talking the talk. We have 102,000 United States troops up there towards the front line, 40,000 NATO troops. So I want to see those nations committed to military forces as well as these sanctions. And there's no doubt that the sanctions would sting Germany more than they would the United States because they're so dependent upon that Russian energy.
Well, I have you, Senator. It looks like maybe even possibly as soon as today, Ketanji Brown Jackson's nomination could be voted out of the Judiciary Committee, even though it would likely be an 11-11 tie, and that Chuck Schumer hopes to get a full Senate vote maybe as early as tomorrow. Now, I think you're on record as being opposed to her nomination, but a couple of your colleagues could vote for her. Susan Collins already on record as being for her nomination. Maybe Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, maybe even Mitt Romney of Utah. Could you see 3 Republican votes for her?
Neil, it's hard for me to speak for other people. I think Susan does a great job representing the people of Maine. I think that those folks all try to do what represents the values of their own state. And I can tell you that this Supreme Court justice does not represent Kansas values. We just did 4 more town halls. We've done almost 100 since taking the oath of office. Number 1 issue is always inflation right now. But number 2 is that Kansans don't feel safe and secure. They're concerned about an open border. They're concerned about this administration's policy, their culture of disrespect for police officers, and now they're adding to a judicial nominee for the highest court in the land, a person that's soft on crime. So I think that we've got great concerns on our side, and I'll respect what my colleagues do with their own vote, though.
Senator, thank you very, very much. I know your eyes will be glued to another development, of course, a big basketball game. So best of luck there, no matter which side you're on. I have a feeling which side you're on. But, Senator, very good seeing you. Thank you very much.
You bet. Go Jayhawks.
We have a lot